Hello, this video is all about basically a few common techniques that guys use. There's people walking past. Fuck, I don't want to do this in front of anyone, but they won't fuck off. When the situation is that you're being blackmailed into sex slavery, basically, there's sort of some universal techniques that guys use. I'm not teaching anyone anything because people that do this sort of thing, they already know it. So a common thing is, like, if you have an addiction, it could happen when you're doing a transaction. So you're trying to buy something, the dude you're trying to buy it off will go, hey, blah blah, something's missing, you know, from his stash, and did you steal something from me? And then they'll fake get angry, which they actually really do get angry because they're in their act. Grab your wallet, grab your cell phone, and on their way out, take your house and car keys. Then sort of they'll be in contact with you saying, you know, don't steal from me, you can't get away with that sort of thing, and you haven't even stolen something. But that leads on to the next part of their technique, which is, because you know, you don't, unless you can afford to get your locks changed, you're then left with, if you've got a car, you've got your car without a key, or you've got your spare key, but every day you wake up, you like have to look out, so, is my car still there, or has it been taken off me? Your house is not your house anymore because somebody has the keys and can get in and out. Your ID is gone, so that fucks you. And there's also the worry that somebody else who's not a good person has got their ID. You don't know what they're doing with it. So I'll just stick to the simple few techniques anyway. I won't keep. So anyway, you'll sort of get a message or a phone call or a visit. You'll be like, look, do you want to negotiate getting your stuff back? I know you stole from me, but if you want to work off what you stole, which is in their own act, if you want to get your things back, which you sure as heck do want to get your things back, because you're in a fucking bad situation, you can pay it off by doing some sex work for me, for them, for their friends, whatever, whoever they got lined up for you to do work for. Basically, it's just a no-win situation for the person that's getting this done, and it could be females and it can be males. No one's really safe from people like this. If you've got an addiction, it doesn't make you any less of a human being, it just makes you a human being with issues. So a lot of people with addictions will feel like you know, they can't go to the law or things like that because they're doing illegal things themselves. They can't tell anyone. They're very vulnerable, they're upset, distressed, probably either wasted or needing their drugs from the person that's doing this to them. So they're in a very weak situation, and I know it's more common than people would know, and I want people to know that this sort of thing's happening, because for one thing, if there's anybody out there that's like, I feel like a sex slave and looks up sex slavery, hopefully maybe they will come across this and see that I'm so not alone. It's happening to a lot of people. It's happened to me. It's basically happening to me, and I've decided to not submit to these demands, and it's a personal choice what you do. But if you do submit to these demands, from what I've seen from the outside, if you do submit to them, life is not going to get any better. You're going to get more stuck in your addiction. You're going to get more dependent on this person. They're not going to be kind to you because you're doing what they're telling you to do. They'll respect you even less, and they'll just feel like they own you. And yet, to be truthful, if you're in that situation, then your life isn't in a safe place. You're not in a safe place. If it's happened, it's happened, and you can't undo that. In my case, my memory sticks were taken as well, which had sex files on them of myself. They can be used to say, you know, do what I'm telling you to do, or this and that person, you know, your parents or whatever, will have access, or blah blah blah. So this happened to me September, so now it's January, so it's September, October, November, December, January, so 4 months in. I've still get visits from this person. I've still had, you know, messages for other phones. I've had people paid by him to contact me, to try and set me up. I basically I'm not in contact with people very much. I'm doing a loner type thing. I don't trust anyone, so they haven't been able to, I mean, basically anyone that contacts me from that lifestyle, because I've quit my addiction and I'm in recovery now, anyone that contacts, I don't trust them. I just feel like they're being paid to basically set me up in a meeting where my new car keys will get taken, and fuck those people walking past and annoying. You know, my new cell phone will get lifted off me or whatever, and I'll be reforced. We'll have another attempt at forcing me to do what it is he's trying to make me do. And that's just not happening at all. I'm abstinent from sex last year and this year. It's only January and I'm over it. I'm not into being close physically with anybody. First this year I'm trying to just focus on my recovery. And I'm also going to be doing another video after this about what I am doing to fight against this bully and his tactics. And there's so many bullies out there. There's so many victims of this type of technique out there, and it's not something that really gets talked about because for one thing, some people just have no one to talk to about it. For another thing, safety issues. I mean, do you think this guy is going to be happy if he actually does find the opportunity to have physical contact with me, about me doing this, about me outing people who are doing this technique? No way. I mean, he's a psycho and crazy, unstable and on drugs. I mean, he could grab me by my neck and snap it if he or he could pay somebody else to snap my neck, you know, basically, or in so many different unpleasant situations that I'm choosing to really not think about or dwell upon. Just doing this video is pretty much me going through some of the situations in my mind, but really, I've got my scenario already set out. I mean, I don't be in any, be anywhere where I haven't got access or something that I can use as a weapon pretty close to me, because I'm going to fight viciously, because I mean, I don't feel like, if I'm confronted, I don't feel like it's an option for me to not fight viciously and to not do absolutely anything in my capacity to save my own skin from what could happen to me if I don't fight. And it's not pleasant at all, but if I stop making videos, obviously either something's happened to me or I'm in prison. I don't mind the thought of prison, because it's probably feels like a safety option for me, where it's somewhere I could write, draw, and just be somewhere that is less unsafe than where the situation I'm in now. But I don't want that to happen to me. I want to really do my absolute best to focus on my recovery and work on art and just enjoying every single day as much as I can. So that's all I have to say on this topic at the moment. It's the first time I've tried to voice it, so I don't know how clear it's come out. I'm not even checking this video before I upload it, because otherwise I would never upload a video if I did that. I just hope that maybe someone can understand what I'm saying throughout maybe a 12-minute ramble. Okay then, thank you for watching, and also if this is something to do with what's going on in your life, do feel free, if it's safe, to subscribe and or comment down below, and I'll do my best to answer anybody that comments. But remember your safety and just do what is best for you, and I'll see you later.